All right, let's talk about pay-per-click advertising, or PPC. You know, it's all about getting your website noticed right now. We're going to show you how to cut through all that online noise and get in front of your customers instantly. So let's dive in.
So, picture this. You've poured your heart and soul into building an incredible website. The product is amazing, but crickets. Nobody's showing up. It's super frustrating, right? It feels like you've got this hidden gem that nobody can find. But what if you could just flick a switch and light the whole thing up?
Well, that spotlight, that's PPC. Let's break it down like this. You've got earned visits, which come from SEO. That's great, it's solid, but man, it's a slow burn. It takes months. Then you have bought visits from PPC. This is the fast lane. We're talking immediate traffic starting in minutes. It's really the difference between planting a tree and waiting for it to grow versus just renting a giant spotlight for the night.
So what is this thing, really? Let's get into it and break down this instant visibility engine we call pay-per-click. Okay, the name kind of gives it away, right? Pay-per-click. It's an ad model where you only pay a fee when someone actually clicks on your ad. So you're not just throwing money out there and hoping for traffic. Nope, you are actively buying visits to your website. It's kind of like renting a billboard, but on the world's busiest highway, the internet. And you know what? The way it works is surprisingly simple. It's basically 4 steps. 1, you bid on the keywords you think your customers are searching for. 2, your ad pops up when they search. 3, someone clicks your ad, and that's when you pay the fee. And 4, they land right on your website, hopefully a special page designed to make them a customer. It's just a straight shot from their search to your solution. So where do these ads actually show up? Well, you've got a few main players. Google Ads is obviously the giant in the room. But hey, don't sleep on the others. Bing ads, for example, can often be cheaper just because there's less competition. And then you have social media PPC, like on Facebook or LinkedIn, which is amazing for targeting people based on their interests and demographics. You can get super specific about who you want to reach.
All right, so we've got the what and the how. Let's get our hands dirty and talk about actually building your very first ad. We're going to walk you through it from picking a keyword all the way to getting that click. Okay, first things first. Before you even think about writing your ad, you have to do your homework, and that means keyword research. This is the absolute foundation. You've got to figure out the exact words and phrases your customers are typing into that search bar. You need to speak their language. So once you've got your keywords nailed down, it's time to build the ad. And every ad has 3 main parts. You've got the headline, that's your big hook, it's got to grab them right away. Then there's the description where you explain your offer, what's in it for them. And finally, the display URL. That just shows them where they're going, which helps build a little trust. And look, probably the most crucial part of your ad is telling people what you want them to do next. That's your call to action, your CTA. Don't be shy here, be direct. Use phrases like buy now or get a free quote. Tell them what the next step is. Okay, so you've built a killer ad. Awesome. But how do you make sure the right people see it? And just as important, how do you do that without blowing your whole budget? Well, that's where smart targeting and bidding come into play. And this right here is where PPC gets really cool. You're not just yelling into the digital wind. You can zero in on your perfect customer. I'm talking about targeting people in a specific city, or by age or gender. You can even decide if you only want people on their phones to see your ad or people on their desktops. It's incredibly precise. So, how does the system decide whose ad gets shown? It's basically a super fast auction that happens in real time every single time someone hits search. You're bidding against other businesses for that person's attention. But here's the secret sauce. It's not just about who bids the most money. The quality of your ad and how relevant it is to the search, that plays a massive part in who actually wins. You also get to choose how you bid, which is really powerful. If your main goal is just getting people to your website, you'd use CPC, or cost per click. But maybe you just want to get your name out there, build brand awareness. Then you'd use CPM and pay for views. Or if you're all about the bottom line, you can use CPA, cost per acquisition, and you literally only pay when you make a sale. The trick is just matching your bidding strategy to whatever your business goal is. So your ads are running, the clicks are coming in, but is it actually working? Is it making you money? This brings us to the most important stage, measurement. Let's find out if you're actually winning the game. Honestly, this is my favorite part about PPC, and it's why so many businesses are all in on it. Unlike a billboard or a radio ad, everything here is measurable. Every single dollar, every single click, every action. There's zero guesswork. You know exactly what's working and what's not.
So one of the first numbers you'll get obsessed with is your click-through rate, or CTR. All that is a percentage of people who see your ad and then actually click on it. If you're hitting around 2%, that's generally considered pretty good for a search ad. It's a quick way to know, hey, is my message actually connecting with people? But clicks are one thing. The metric that really matters, the ultimate measure of success, is your return on investment, your ROI. It answers the big question, are you making more money than you're spending? So an ROI of 150%, that means for every single dollar you put in, you're getting $1.50 back. That is the number that tells you if you're really winning. And that brings us to a really important point. PPC is not something you just set and forget, not at all. The real magic happens when you dive into the data. You have to be watching your performance, tweaking your bids, and constantly optimizing your ads. That's how you go from good results to great results. Wow. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground here, right? From what PPC is all the way to how you measure if it's working. So let's bring it all home. We'll wrap up with the biggest takeaways and one final thought to get you going.
Look, if you only remember 4 things from our chat today, make it these. 1, PPC gets you traffic immediately. 2, you can target your exact customer. It's super precise. 3, you can start with any budget, big or small, and scale it up. And 4, the big one, every single thing is measurable. So at the end of the day, PPC is just one of the most powerful tools you can have in your digital marketing toolbox. It's a straight line. It's an efficient way to get the right people to your website so you can hit your business goals, whatever they are. More sales, more leads, you name it.
And that leaves us with one final question, and it's for you. Everything we've talked about, all of it all starts with this one thing. So think about it. What is the one phrase your very next customer is about to type into Google? If you can answer that, you are well on your way. Thanks for joining me.